Hey guys, Dan the mechanic here, and today I'm going to show you how to do an oil change on Old Emerald there. I'm hiding behind the fence so that way you can hear me a little better. I'll give you a basic rundown of what I got. I got a socket set, just some oil filter, and WD-40. I don't really think I'll need much else. I got the drain pan underneath it already. I'm just warming up the motor. And yeah, we'll get right into it here. All right, you can see the temperatures just starting to go up. That's when I like to shut down the motor, pull the key, and it's time to do an oil change. As you guys know, Ford is very picky about what oil you use. So I just pick up Shell Rotella because honestly, it's all the same dinosaurs in my book. So we got the oil, and we just got a filter. We got Delco, I guess, and a band wrench. Band wrench because on this Ford it's easier to get, I guess. That's what I've heard. I'm learning a lot about these 4.2s as we go. I don't know much about them. I know more about the 5.4s. I've owned the 2010 and was maintaining that for about 500,000 kilometers or something like that. That was fun. No, it wasn't. But anyways, let's get going on this. All right, I've already gone ahead, loosened off the bolt, because if I've learned anything with my time at Edison, it's that it is much easier to work and then record. Oh yeah, there's some. You don't gotta pretend. You know, sometimes you just have to admit that that's not lookable. I mean, that's not terrible. I've had worse. No shiny bits. Actually looks pretty good. Oh, this is the 4.2. These aren't the Triton. Very specific type of motor oil. Very picky about it. So, picked up the classiest I could get. Don't worry about the milkshake in there. She'll be okay. This is a 4.2 SPI. I don't know what the SPI means. I'm assuming it's something like the electronic fuel injection, EFI. So if you know that, you should tell me down below in the comments or bleep bloop it, like Vice Grip would say. Yeah, bleep bloop it down there in the comment section. A lot of my inspiration for these comes from Junkyard Digs, Vice Grip Garage, D-Boss Garage even, you know. Don't mind them fellas. I would love to meet them. I've met D-Boss. I think I've met Rich, I don't know. I worked alongside him for a while there. Okay, this is not gonna go well. Up and into the Ford. I don't like that about these things. Oh, well, that brake line looks weird as... What in the... I'm gonna show you guys that after. Alright, let's see how well I can do at this. Oops. Well, she'll be a little smoky on startup. Quarter pint. If he even spilt, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Wow, I can't do this. I forgot to pick up. I was looking at the funnel section and I decided to save $1. And I should have just I could have cut the bottle up. Oh no, I need the other bottle to store this because I can't just recycle it here. It's like my breathing every... Whoa! Alright, we're losing control. We gotta breathe for a second. Should have left the drain bucket under there. Oops. Oh well. No, live and learn. Over the hole. Oh my god, I might need to go pick up another cord. This is the worst oil change in history. I shouldn't be recording this. I should have picked up a fucking phone. God damn it. I can't cut up the other bottle. Usually what I would do is I take the little 1 quart bottle and I cut it the bottom out of it and just stick the top of it in here, and you got a little funnel on the go. But I need the other one because I can't. I need it to hold the oil. I don't have any other jugs sitting around. Slowest oil change in human history here. Also the messiest. I'm glad I don't have to just talk to the world now. I kind of just talk to random. You know, the 6 people that might watch this. You know, enjoying me do a fucking oil change. Oh, no, stop. Oh my god, I have a def jug in the back. I could have probably screwed that onto this. It might be the same size. Ah, that would have been a cool little funnel. Always think about that right at the end of the fucking bottle. Think of a solution right at the end. That's how it always goes. I'm gonna try and get every drip out. Nope, every drip out of this jug into that hole. This is how cars are made, from what I'm told. Okay, no, this is getting messy. Whew, I shouldn't post this. I'm gonna get like an ecological fine. I have a drain pan down there, it's okay. Alright, where's the bumper? Ow. Ooh, the toolbox. Like I said, that brake line's a little funky. I want to show you that. I'm down there. Got like 2 or 3 spirals each going the whole way down. Good for servicing. All right, check the level, start it, check the level again, and we're good. Well, there you have it, folks. Pretty simple job. Nothing crazy, but I did it in my house coat and slippers just to show you you can roll out of bed and be a mechanic. Everybody should be a mechanic if they can. Because the right to repair and working on your own things, it's something you'll never know unless you do it. Check the oil pressure, it was good, nice and high. I'm running Shell Rotella, so it's 1030. This thing calls for, I think, 530, so a little bit thicker to help the older Ford motor. Never a bad idea. Sounds healthy, I like it. All right, and yes, we were in the middle of the dipstick. I didn't waste too much of that. All right, we'll catch you folks later. Bye. All right, it is the following day, and what we're gonna do is hopefully deal with this. I don't like the headliner sagging like that, you know. In the interior, it's dusty. I think if I pull it or most of the plastic out, I can wipe it, clean it better. Wow, this sunlight is not doing me nicely. There we go, a little bit of shade over here. Yeah, radio's already out. Bought the truck like that, so step 1's pretty easy. Just yank it out, you know. Except for the airbag sensor. I'll flip you around here. So I was on the YouTube there trying to find any information about doing any of this work. And I'll tell you, harder than trying to find a good worker these days, you know. Okay, so I got that torn off. Unlike in the video, for a clip for the airbag sensor, mine was a full unit. I had to unscrew with the best wrench possible. But looking at this vent here, figuring why it's so loose and clackety. That might be the reason, you know. A couple pieces aren't where they're supposed to be. Well, we'll just back to this. Okay. So, the screws we are told to undo, these 4. Pull this out of the way. Supposedly, I like it when dashes just pull apart. And I'll say that about the Chevys of this era. The Fords definitely had a little bit more work to them. That's because they went for creature comforts. Okay, and then this has to be pulled out. So I'm hoping I can just do with the Gulf. Yes. Yes. Yes! Yes! Perfect. Like a glove. Gimme. Gimme. Now what the fuck was that, Ford? Which one is it? Is this one? Alright, time to go get a socket. Okay, after forgetting about two of them, here we go. This all... See, oh, that one was already broken. That's when everyone forgets, apparently. So, let's see if we can pull this off here. How can I... Yeah, just like...
Aha! Dash bezel has been removed.
Is it still called the bezel these days? I don't know. Slow down. Okay, this light over here doesn't work, and that's our goal for, I think. Cracks. All right. It's also gonna be much easier to clean now too. Okay, so after a bit of fighting on the main port here, that just took a bit of persuasion to get out. We're now at the back of the dash. Remember, this is the top, this is the left, or right, sorry. So we're gonna pull this one out. And how you pull these out, they're a bit of a nuisance, but you know, Ford engineering always was. And it's gonna be a little difficult to do one-handed, I think. Maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay. These little plastic triangles always break off because that lip there goes underneath the plastic and snaps off. But luckily I got that one out. The bulb actually doesn't. That's black. It's burnt. It's cooked. I don't know if I have a spare one of those, but I might. If not, maybe we'll put some LEDs in this one, you know. I'm gonna check all the other ones, make sure they're all good. And it's time to clean. Look at that dust. Look at that dust. Oh, I can't wait for that to get cleaned up. There's the parking, or the gear selector. The bezels, everything needs to be done. And then, hopefully we'll get onto this today, because it's pretty sad. That's a sad. I think now it's time to start doing the headliner. I got all the dash taken off, which means I can move on to up there. And hopefully things just don't, you know, fall on me. Because when you're working above your head, things always fall on you. And it's just not a good time. Although I will say, you know, I was trying to find something online of how to tear the interior of these trucks apart. And you can't find anything. I can't find a single video that shows like how to tear the inside of this truck apart. So I'm doing this entirely off a whim. And if I know anything best, you start at the top and work your way down. Just like washing a car, you know? You don't want to wash all the mud off the floor and then rinse the roof and, well, now your floor's all messy, you know? You know what I mean. Anyways, there's a mirror or visor. More things like that. It's good to see that green is underneath these. This might actually have the original paint on it, which would be nice. Realized this plastic here only goes like halfway down, so I might not have to pull the full interior apart, which would be nice if I could only pull that top half of the B pillar so I can remove the headliner. I don't have to remove the entire B pillar, you know. Anyways, we keep going. Well, just pulling off the A pillar here and spicy. Recycle that somewhere else. Anyways, it's really nice. All of this trim is just popping off. And I don't mean like them hips. I mean it. Ow. Hip kids, you know. I'll get this off now. Woo! It's got some spring. Got. Huzzah. No. I don't know. Oh, what are these button. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see, says the blind man. Oh, come on. There we go. Best way to remove those is to nut. Now, how do you... Okay, we're back at this part now. After grabbing a 15mm. Ah. Aha! Stay in. Ow. Well, you know what? That one's biting me, so I'm just gonna leave it. That is super sweet how I can just pull off half the A-pillar. Look at that. To do the headliner. It's actually pretty sweet. Okay, next part over there. Do it all again. Well, it just kind of, you know, dawned on me that if I pulled out the last piece, this would fall. But anyways, that's the roof of this unit. Alrighty, folks. There's the interior. All laid out nicely on the bed. See, we got the A pillars, the B pillars, the headliner, the dash bezel, the radio bezel, all of the little junk and accessories. I'm gonna keep that poppy. I'm gonna keep that. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for this. I'm gonna look around upstairs, see if I might got an old flag kicking around. I think that would look really good. It's probably about the only piece of fabric I'd have that's big and thin enough. Anyways. Alright, folks, all of the interior pieces have been cleaned. God, they turned out quite well. This was almost brown from how many people have grabbed it. I think that came out much better. Hell yeah, I even got this vent working. It works now. None of them are loose. They're all in properly. Now I think it's time to move on to that headliner. Okay, so got a flag. I have some glue. I just got off the phone with my buddy Ashton up in Merritt, who's helped me a ton with this build, I must say. From financing to ideas and all that stuff, and even just good support. Huge shout out to Ashton. But he gave the all clear on this idea, because I figured I should call someone about it. So I got the headliner coming off. We're gonna do this together. I did this on an old 80s Chevy I had, and it did not go well, and it didn't last long. So let's see if we can do anything better today. this top layer because it's the part that's sagging, right? So just keep the insulation. Yeah. Ow. Come on. Now, if I remember anything from doing this before, it's that slow and steady wins this race. And I really hope that is the truth. I hope you guys can hear me okay over there. Oh. Okay. Blanket. I've had this flag for many years. So that's why it's a little dirty, but otherwise it's in good shape. Being all patriotic like that, like every kid should. Probably have, like, it's just too thin for this thing, you know? I mean, it might work. It might work. Okay. I don't know where to start. For now, and then glue the other half after. That way I'm working a little bit easier. Can I push down on this nicely? Okay. Okay. So yeah, where's the center of the flag? It's the flag. Okay, just too boxy. Okay, good enough. I was shaking this thing the whole way up here from Rona, so it shouldn't be too bad. Now, point this so it's at the dot. I don't know why they say to do that, but I'm going to trust them. I should have checked if this will stick to foam. Oh yeah. Okay. This is the stuff I've heard Adam Savage talk about, so that's why I picked it up. Super 77. Ooh, those are strong fumes. Boy, howdy, are those fumes strong. Okay. There. I feel like the wind is a good idea for for a can of spray glue. This is some Blues Brothers type shenanigans right here, you know? Yeah, this is probably what Elwood was manufacturing, come to think of it. Probably works for 3M. Hey. Does 3M have a manufacturing site in Chicago? That doesn't need too much. Random people, cars, things. I guess that is part of filming outside. Okay. Oh, it looks so good. I love this flag. The best goddamn country on earth. Here we go. All right. Woo. Oh, that's gonna be loud. Hey, that actually looks pretty decent. I'd tape it up a bit in the back here. Yeah. Now, oh, I don't have anywhere near enough red. Well, I was gonna say now I'm trying to use, you know, colorful tape to try and match it, but I guess I'm using only white tape now. There we go. Just gotta cut the holes. All right. Look at that. That's not bad. Oh, it's a little off center. That's okay. It'll look good. It'll look good. Oh, desecrating the flag. I'm so sorry. I guess I glued the back of it, but I realized, yeah, I just put a hole through the center of the Canadian flag. Oh. I promise I'm a patriot, not a hater. If we ever want to get rid of the headliner, we'll burn it. Try and keep something proper. Yes, that's how you properly get rid of flags, unless you're doing it like a protester. Then you're just being stupid. Oh, I don't like William McKinley, so I'm gonna burn the Canadian flag. I don't understand anymore. With I think we can use that back there to hold it in at least temporarily. Should have a second one. Should have a second. Should have a. That's the front one. Hello, mystery pieces of plastic. Where did you go? Oh, you can come with me. Oh, that actually isn't bad. Starting to put all the pieces on it by accident. Ah, it fell down. I see. Okay. All right. So we got both of the back clips we'll use to hold it in with the front clip while I do that one up. Do those ones up, and then we don't need that right now. Okay. To the inside. Okay, we're coming in. Never mind. Back in. Coming in. Again. Okay. Walk like a turtle. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. Right there. Fuck yeah. I just gotta do the door seal on it. I use the door seal to hold it in. Ooh. Oh. Fuck yeah. Okay. Now do the front one. Goodbye. I'm back. Whew. Hey, that tape's not doing bad. Okay. Hell yeah, it's up there. Gonna get the rest of this all mounted up. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. All right, look at that. It's a little off center, but you know what? That doesn't bother me. Probably not the worst idea to have a little bit more red above my eyes for driving. I think that came out really good though. Other than the wrinkles, you know, I won't lie. This isn't a how-to after all. I'm really proud of that. Yeah, so now I move on to cleaning the interior and removing a bunch of the dust with some just Armor All cleaning wipes. They weren't the greatest, honestly. They got really sticky about halfway through. I've heard baby wipes, though, work really well. And you can see that door handle is just brown and black almost. And then after, I think it was about 7, 8, 9, 10 wipes or something like that, finally got the door done, the dash done, everything done. But anyways, here's more guitar. A good weekend. Hello, come on in. Well, come on in. Well, bye then. All right, everybody. Got a nice new clean interior now. I think that headliner came out super well. A little wrinkly. No, I've done worse, I've done better. Just got it idling to recharge the battery a bit. Just in case, but I think that came out quite good. Quite good. Yeah. It's a little bit more wrinkly over here, but I sit over there. All right, everybody. It's Dan the Mechanic, and a good way to end off the video, I figured, was to show what the plan for the camper was for that pickup truck, or the pickup truck outside. And I have a 3D model here. It's not perfect, but it'll work. I'll show you why. So this is what I've come up with so far. I found a model online of the close enough jelly bean Ford where I could build a bed camper for it. Oh, this PC is so slow. But here, I mean, I'm not, oh God, I can't draw a straight line apparently. But this is kind of just the rough idea, you know, just a a motivation for it, you know. Now it's hollow on the inside because I want to, I'm not sure if I'm going to build it onto the floor or if I'm going to build it onto the bedside. Not sure how I want to incorporate that yet. And I realized that this is the extended cab and not a single cab like Emerald is. So this isn't exactly how long the overspan can be. But this might be big enough to fit a base or a mattress that I have downstairs. You know, I want to maybe incorporate a lid, like a shoebox lid on top of this that can lift up and down with either a canvas or harder material sidewall, and maybe have a pop top to get an extra foot or two. So that's the plan as of right now, and whether or not I can make that happen is all up to the Wills. The Wills being me and my lazy ass getting out of the chair that I sleep in every night and finding 2x2s and plywood. But we continue. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great night. Like and subscribe and all that if you want to. I'm not gonna beg for it, but yeah. Bye-bye.